Welcome back to another episode of BTE TV. Today we got Beau Brooks from the Janoskians. What's up, man?
Yeah, fuck yeah. You needed the intro, bro.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
That was sick.
That was it, you know?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
What's up with you?
Yeah, not too much, man. I'm pretty chill at the moment. Just like really focusing in on gym and writing this book at the moment. But I've been watching a lot of your guys' stuff, and like you guys have like taken like an idea to like the next level. So it's like really cool, which is why I wanted to kind of be a part of it. And you know, I know you guys invited me on like a couple months ago, but I was still trying to figure out like my foundations and trying to build something before I could come on and, start like talking about what I'm doing and stuff. So yeah, these past few months I've gone sober, really just started focusing in on the gym and my own business. So I feel like I'm at a good spot right now.
Yeah. So that's what I was going to ask you about. So you brought up your book, so we'll start with that. What was your book about? Is it just about your life and everything, or what's it about?
Yeah, man. It's pretty much from before the fame, during the fame, what we did during the fame, and then after the fame. And like writing a book, I didn't think at the start is just so hard because you have to I'm trying to get everything down in the best way that I can that doesn't offend people, and also shows respect to the people that have supported me as well. I want to kind of give them the best possible writing in the best way. And it's really hard, like every single day. Once you relive these moments, it's hard to get down 2,000 words a day. But at the moment I'm at 40,000 words, which is half a book, and it's looking to be released in October.
Oh yeah. So with your book though, is that okay? So also on top of that, you're doing the tour. You're doing the touring over in the UK, Ireland, all that.
Yeah.
Is that promoting your book?
Yeah, well, at the start, I just wanted to go and do meet and greets and meet up with the fans. So it kind of just fell in place with the book. I decided to start writing the book after I sold the tickets. But now I'm using the meet and greet in the UK and Europe to promote the book and to read it out to the fans and stuff. So I feel like it would be a really good reunion to meet up with the fans and kind of tell them my experience of the fame and everything after it.
So the initial meet and greet was just a meet and greet. It didn't have nothing to do with the book. Like you were meet and greet.
Yeah, it was just a meet and greet. My brothers were like, "Bro, like, what the fuck are you gonna do?"
That's what
I'm like, yeah. I was just like, well, I'll just go and meet the fans and say, "Hey, what's up?" And they're like, you've got no plan. I didn't even have venues at the time, but I knew that I wanted to do it. So I'm glad that the book fell in place with it, because now it's got a little bit of structure and I can sit down and read the book to them and answer questions and stuff.
Yeah. And it'd be more time spending with them, less rather than a couple minutes of them just coming in, you talking to them. They'll give them more.
Yeah.
It'll be worth more the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like with the book, it'll allow me to connect better and relate to the fans as well. So yeah, I'm looking heaps forward to that, but it's a lot of work.
I would say so. So basically, it'll be you said read the book to them. I assume it'd be maybe you giving them information that most people don't know, right?
Yeah,
so with these people, you tell them a couple stories out of the book or whatever.
Yeah.
But what were you gonna do before the book came into play? You were just gonna go and just kick it with some people, but you sold tickets to do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I know people still buy your clothing line and stuff like that. But other than Janoskians and YouTube and the clothing line, that was all that's what's given you the platform you have, right? So
yeah.
So going to meet these people, they were just gonna come and meet you just because
it's him,
of the Janoskians from how long has it been since y'all were the Janoskians?
2016, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, we started in 2011. So it ended in about 2018, 2019. So it's been about 6 years.
Well, I think that's what I was getting to is most of the time, I don't think you could really get people to come and buy. Like, you know how fickle fans are. You know what I mean? Like, it comes and goes. And the fact that you could even get people to come and buy tickets for you to just do a meet and greet is kind of crazy to me.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I feel very blessed to be able to still have people that support me from work that I did over 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's crazy to think. But like, in saying that, since it ended 6 years ago, I have been working, but not on such a big platform. So it's those people that have kept up over the years that have held interest in re-meeting me for the past things that I've achieved. Like, a lot of people don't know, which is why I'm writing a book. But after I finished the Janoskians and stuff, I went and got my bachelor in audio engineering, and then I opened up a charity to help kids with mental health issues get in the studio. And then I got arrested because I wasn't wearing a COVID mask, and the charity just went downhill. So yeah, and then I had supporters from all different areas, but fuck COVID, man.
Yeah, for sure. I know.
Yeah, every time I would go to the doctor store, they're like, "Sir, you have to have a mask on." And I'm like, "I don't have one," so they have to give me one every time.
Yeah. See, that's why I got arrested, because I went into a supermarket and the police officer was like, "Put on a mask," and I'm like, "I don't have one," so they put me in handcuffs. And they asked for my name and my address. And I said, "I'm not giving you my name and address." I'm like, "Just lock me up. Take me into a cell for not wearing a mask." And then they held me there for 3 hours. And it was like 120 degrees Fahrenheit, just in cuffs outside for 3 hours. I got agitated and I started swearing at them. And then they're like, "Oh, okay, now you're swearing in public. So we're going to book you if you don't give us your address." So I had to end up giving them my address and my name because they had something serious against me. And then what happened was I posted that on Instagram. I posted my cuff marks on my wrists because they went in pretty hard. And I'm like, this is what happens when you don't wear a mask. It's like bullshit. And then the charity that I was working with were like, "We're sorry, we don't like your political beliefs on Instagram." And I'm like, fuck, well, over Instagram, we're going to stop helping kids with mental health issues. Like, it's like these kids don't even see my Instagram posts, and they're like, "Nah, we're sorry, because the people funding the whole venture don't want to be in your political beliefs." Right. So I lost that shit. Like,
you can't get arrested for that kind of shit in America. I just want you to know, like you can cuss out cops, you can cuss, and like that's crazy. Wait, okay. You said the cop was in the supermarket. Is that like normal for cops to just be in a supermarket?
During the COVID times, they were everywhere. Man. It got so bad here, man. You couldn't leave your house for more than 30 minutes, and you could not be 5 kilometers away from your house. Otherwise, you'd get arrested.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they locked us in for about a year.
Americans just would never be like, yeah, okay. Like, we would never.
I think the harshest thing they done here was like they closed the bars down at like 11. Do you know what I mean? I think that was like the worst thing.
But we live in a state where it's real big on like a constitution. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
we live in a state where everybody has guns on them at all times.
Yeah. I think that's what Australia is lacking. Yeah. And they've taken that like away from us for sure.
Yeah.
So with back to your book and stuff, with all that, what all cities are you hitting up over there across seas?
Yeah, so I'll see if I can remember them. So it's London, Birmingham, Dublin, Glasgow, Amsterdam, Poland, Belfast, Milan, Barcelona, Madrid, and Paris.
Oh, so you're hitting everywhere.
Yeah, going everywhere. Yeah.
How long of a span is it over? Like, is it over a couple months or what?
No, it's just 1 month. So in some days I'm only going to be in a city for like 1 day, and then off to the next.
So you're just going to be traveling the whole time. I mean, that's dope.
Yeah, but Yeah. I'm looking heaps forward to it, like mainly to travel, but to see the fans as well. I have planned a week in Milan just to like kick back, so looking forward to that. Yeah.
Since the Janoskians ended, have you traveled around all them places or no? Because you guys went on what, like 4 world tours?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. We went on 4 world tours. And to be honest, like every world tour, it's not like a vacation. People think like, oh, touring is so much fun.
yeah.
But the only thing you get to see is like inside your tour bus, which you get to see repetitively for over 6 months, a green room, a hotel room, and then an airplane. And if you're lucky, you get to be in a city for 2 days, but you don't get to see much because when you do have a day off, all you want to do is sleep because you're exhausted from giving so much energy to the fans and stuff.
Yeah.
So we did travel, but we never really got to see it. After the Janoskians, I did do some traveling, but that was just around my own country. I figured I wanted to learn more about my own country and what it has to offer before I go out and start looking at other countries and stuff. But unfortunately, I haven't really been given the opportunity to travel as much since the Janoskians.
Now, have you thought about move? So you said you was like wanting to see what your country had to offer before. So I'm taking that as you're like looking into moving. Is that what you're doing?
Oh, no, I'm not looking into moving, but if the opportunity does come, at least I know that I've traveled my own country. But yeah, I do plan on traveling more countries
Yeah.
for sure.
There's a lot to do in Australia. It's like they're
Yeah.
I watched this guy that he's a YouTuber and he does like these little like go on like a 3 day, take like nothing but a knife with him and like just do shit in the wild in Australia.
You was doing that too, though, wasn't you?
Yeah, I was doing that as well.
Oh, did you do that too?
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah. That seems like
Yeah,
so much fun. Because but I mean
yeah.
it seems really dangerous. Like we got like poisonous snakes and shit here, but like it seems like everything in Australia
Poisonous.
is trying to kill you. All the animals, all the insects, all of it, they're trying to kill you. You always got some weird ass bugs and animals over there, and fish and everything. But
Yeah, the fish, it's crazy with the fish because when you go to a beach, you got to watch what rocks you're stepping on because there's this fish called a rockfish, one of the most poisonous fish in the world, has this little spike. If you step on it, you're dead within 30 seconds.
30
So you really, yeah, if you want to go do that type of stuff, you really have to know what your shit and what you're stepping into.
well, this dude
I
I'm watching, he don't even wear shoes. He'll just find like flip flops and shit that are floated up on the beach.
I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Phil Days.
Yeah, field days.
Yeah. He's so cool. Yeah, he. I think did you watch the one? I think he was on a Bali beach and he found like flip flops and he made shit out of it.
Yeah, I've watched like all of his videos.
Yeah, he's nuts. He actually inspired me to go do that stuff. He's very smart. Yeah.
That shit's awesome.
So
Australia's
what he's done, he's taken Aboriginal, which is Indigenous Australian kind of like knowledge about the land, and he's turned that all into like YouTube videos, and he's kind of like living that way as well, kind of going back to traditional ways before social media and stuff, which is so fun to see. I recommend all your viewers watching it too. It's just like manly shit.
Shout out Field Days. I love him. He'll probably not see this, but if he does, I want him to know.
Yeah.
So what's up with you? What all are you working on besides with your book and shit right now? What all are you doing?
Yeah, so at the moment Jay is painting, still painting, and he's also doing a mad animation series. If you guys haven't checked it out, 100% recommend you check it out. It is like funny, it's racist, it's just everything. Like it's just the best thing ever. It's like yeah, so check that out. It's also really sexist. Everything
No, it's like I watched it. I watched it on the Insta. He had it on an Instagram for it, right?
Yeah. So it's called Blokey Bloke at Blokey Bloke if you want to go follow it. It's all English humor.
Yeah, I assume
you do a voiceover on it and all that, right? I think I watched some.
Yeah, sometimes he gets me to voiceover. But yeah, he does like most of the voiceovers. He does like over 10 different characters. And so Luke is playing like AFL footy, and he's created like a TikTok account from it, and he's getting like sponsorship deals from like Australian like companies and stuff. He's also doing videography for businesses. So yeah, and we're all kind of just like working out of the house together. Like we all wake up and we all like work together but separately.
Yeah.
And if any of us have like any like tasks for each other, we all help each other out, which is like real cool.
So this is all four of you guys that were in the Janoskians?
No, 3. No, there was 5 of them in there.
Yeah.
Daniel, James, Luke, Jay, and Beau. Now, Beau is the oldest. Then he got his little brothers. They're twins, Jay and Luke. So what's up with Jay and Daniel? You still in contact with them or no?
Oh, with James and Daniel?
Yeah, James and Daniel. Yeah.
Yeah, no. So I probably shouldn't say this because I probably will get sued. But James like reached out to me and he's like, if you ever mention my name again, I'm gonna sue you. So yeah, he just doesn't want anything. He doesn't want his name to be represented with the group anymore, which I respect. Leaving his name out of the book. Won't use him for any more commercial like publishing or anything like that. So Daniel's doing really good. He's got a kid now, and he's got like his own like nice little family, and he's setting up business and stuff. But like we don't really talk anymore. And like it'll all come out in the book anyway. But yeah, it's just I'm sure like most people don't have a lot of their friends from high school, and like people just move on and just do their own thing. So
It's normal.
yeah.
Well, what ended up not? You mean if you don't want to talk about it, you ain't got to. What happened with James? Like why because he ended up leaving the group before, but he was still doing music with y'all, but he was never around though, right?
Yeah, man. And like this is like the big question with like the whole Janoskians. Everyone wants to know what happened, and that's the reason I'm writing my book. So check out the book in October.
Okay. All right.
That's a good way to do it.
So okay, so you and him though, just you guys aren't cool. Was you guys childhood friends, or you guys whenever you started getting into the Janoskians? Because he started with y'all, right?
Yeah. So he went to high school, and he was like childhood friends with my brothers, and then we all grew up together. So we all came out of high school together and like went to LA together. So we've always been like really close, and we know each other because we came from the same suburb. We experienced the same hardships. We all broke together. So like we came up and we rise together through the struggle.
And now he's just like fuck y'all type
Man,
shit.
like yeah, he's doing his own thing at the moment, and I think because he is doing his own thing and is in his own world with like his new people, he doesn't want the past to be brought up and for his like new image to be brought down by his past, I guess. I think yeah, that's where it's at. But I still respect him. Like I respect him as a businessman. I respect him from the grind, like where he came from, because like not a lot of people believed in him. So I respect that he's like pushed past that and become like a decent, strong guy. So I don't have anything bad to say about him.
That would have never happened though if he didn't have you guys, you and your brothers as well. You understand what I'm saying?
He might have been able.
That would be like us blowing up. That'd be like us blowing up and me just saying "fuck you."
He might have did it on his own. Can't say he wouldn't have did it. And we got to stop talking about dude because we don't want nobody getting.
We'll bleep his name out. You know what I mean? But no, I mean,
it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. I don't think he would have any problem with me talking about it, just as long as I say that I'm not going to bring up his name in the future. But yeah, I feel like it is an important part of everything of like me even moving forward is to like recognize like what I built with my friends. But yeah, he just doesn't seem to want to even bring it up. So
let's talk about your childhood some. You, your brothers. Let's talk about how y'all grew up, where y'all grew up, some stuff like that.
Yeah. All right. So My father left when I was 5 years old, so I was raised by a single mother. Mum like worked her ass off to just like put us in school and feed us and clothe us. So we grew up in a very, very poor suburb. Our house was like the size of maybe 2 bedrooms, like put together. The floorboards had holes in them. The bathtub was just cracked. It was just like, it looked like a crack den, but without the drugs. And like my mum always made sure that the house was always kept clean. So we came out of like a very poor suburb, but we came out of a house of love and support and, yeah, a very, very close, tight-knit family. So mum put us through high school, and then I always had a dream of being an actor since I was like 5 years old. Since my dad had left, I looked up to inspirations through the TV screen, such as like Leonardo DiCaprio. He was my favorite actor. So like having that male figure was through the TV screen. I think that's what influenced me to be an actor. So throughout high school, my goal was to be an actor, and I was through like every high school production doing drama class and stuff. And then in year 12, I got chosen to play Jesus Christ at my passion play. And that was in front of 2,000 students. And that's kind of like when I knew that like I wanted to be an entertainer or actor or something like in front of like a large audience. So like from there, mum literally saved every single penny that she could. And she helped me fund a trip to America. And like that's the thing with my mum is that like we didn't have much, but every dollar that she got, that she hustled for, she like literally gave to us for a better life. And I can't like thank my mum enough, because she is the main reason why like we ever became successful. And like she was one of the biggest members of the group, but silently. So yeah, that's kind of like my like how I grew up and like my beginnings and stuff. But like I'll go into a lot more detail in the book. And yeah,
shout out your mom.
Yeah, mama's boy for sure.
Now, what year did y'all end up moving to LA?
Yeah, that would have been 2012. Yeah, when we moved to LA.
So Janoskians have been going on for what, a year at that point?
Yeah, about a year. Yeah.
How'd you guys like decide to do so? Tell me how, like, kind of what happened first. Like, how did y'all decide to start doing the videos? And
yeah. So my brothers and I, we were always filming growing up, like on a video camera. My grandmother introduced us to a video camera at a very young age, and Luke would just start filming. So we put together little skits, but we had never had a YouTube channel. I think we put together like 3 or 4 videos before we uploaded our first Janoskians YouTube video. And we this was before YouTube was even a thing. There was no such thing as influencers, no such thing as any social media star. And I think what helped us achieve success was the consistency, because people would upload to YouTube, but there would never be a weekly frequent come back to this channel type of thing. So I feel like we weren't the first, but we were one of the first. We were definitely the first group on YouTube to ever have consistency, build a relationship with an audience, and maintain the videos and keep them going.
But you didn't even know at the time that like that would be successful. Like you just but it turned out to be like the formula that everybody uses now.
Yeah.
Which is
It's crazy, because we were only doing it because we loved it. Like we never thought that it could make an income or that you could become successful from it. But once the success and income did start coming in, that definitely motivated us. But I'd also say at the same time, that's the thing that also destroyed us at the end, because it wasn't coming from a place of love anymore. It was coming from a place of, this is a business, we have to take it seriously. And that kind of like ate it up and destroyed it.
Yeah. I feel like me and you've been there before. We know what that feels like.
We did that. We actually, a long time ago, shout out Stephen Cooper. We used to make music together. We actually got signed to a record deal, and it went from being fun to
we took
Yeah.
We just didn't know.
I actually messaged the guy and I was like, you know what? I don't even want to make fucking music no more. And we quit making music. So that's what happened.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fuck yeah. No, I feel like that's the best way to do it, because once the art is like missing from it, man, what are you putting into the world? Like, the world doesn't need any more of it.
It stopped seeming like, oh, this is just like us, like doing something for like some dream, and it felt like, well, now we got kind of what we wanted in a sense, like a small part of it. But then it was like, oh my God, this just became something where we feel like we have to stop being, we have to like
just be more perfect and more serious. Yeah, it was just that type of shit. Even with this though, even with the podcast when we started, it was like just all fun and games, just talking shit. But then it started like, we started doing interviews with this famous person and this famous person. You're actually the first famous person that gave us a chance. Shout out to you though. You see the dirty pig right there. But
yeah.
You mean you was the first person to link up with me and and come on and talk to us and shit, shout us out, all that shit. And then it went from that to started I don't even know who was.
I don't know, but I do know that we started taking it more serious. Like we still have fun.
Yeah, we still have fun with it. But
I feel like we do take it more serious than we probably really want to.
Yeah. Like these are more serious. I mean, when we do the Zoom calls or the in studio, those are more serious. We try to make them more about y'all. That way, because you got a fan base, all these other people, famous people got fan bases, so we try to make it more about them rather than us. But then you get on our channel, we got our interviews, then we got our skit videos, then we got our food fight videos, then we got our regular podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, we just try to incorporate all of our shit. That way, this week it might be something serious, you know what I mean? But right before we did before we did this with you, we was in here eating a bunch of food, you know what I mean? So we just try to always make sure that we can, you know what I mean, still have our fun with it, because like I said, with the music thing that we did, we took it too serious and ended up fucking it up. So now we're just having fun, fucking, you know what I mean, bullshit, and we just do whatever we want now, you know what I mean? Because it's like either they're gonna like us for us, or they're gonna fucking hate us, and either way we're having fucking fun, you know what I mean? Write it out.
Yeah, boys. Well, I'm all here for it, and I see it. Like I love, like, the last video I saw of you guys was when you were testing out the different cheeseburgers from like Burger King and stuff. Like, I love that, and I think it's good that you guys have structure, because with structure you guys can have that freedom to be yourselves, at the same time make it grow into something that people take seriously. But the second you start like dreading like doing it, and like you're only doing it just for the money, or you're only doing like, it's just, yeah.
When the money does start, I'm a little worried about how we're gonna we butt heads about everything anyway, but we're brothers, you know what I mean? But I'm worried about how we handle that, because
we also just got monetized too. Like
Fuck yeah.
But the thing is though, is we don't know how none of that part of it works. Like I said, we started just having fun, but now we're able to be paid, but it says that you can't cuss. You've been through it. What the fuck do we do to start getting paid? How the fuck does it work? Can we cuss in the videos? Can we not cuss? What's going on?
Yeah, so if you monetize your videos and you start swearing in the videos, your videos will be pushed out to less people. And also the advertisements, you'll get less advertisers that will want to put their product on your videos, but you'll still find some good advertisers that will still sponsor it. Your CPM will drop down from, instead of like $7.20 per 1,000, it'll go down to like $3.40. But that's okay if you're building a brand and you expect on expanding that brand. Because if you swear in your videos and you get 500,000 people, but you're only making $3.40, instead of not swearing and being a little simp bitch, making $7.20 and only getting 5,000 people, then yeah.
$3 and get the cuss.
So we'll do our video, the first one, because it was funny. You could cut out those until the end of it. Yeah,
I watched a thing about it the other day, and they were like, if you're gonna cuss in videos, just don't do it in the beginning. Like, this is like some people that work for YouTube. So I don't know what happens, and we'll tweak things as we have to.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, you'll learn as you go.
Yeah, I wanted to keep on with our normal content. But I mean, yeah, it'd be fucking nice to get some money back. You know what I mean? But like I said, I mean, our normal content is, you know what I mean, just badass shit, bad bad shit. You mean we just say a bunch of bad fucking shit that you probably shouldn't say?
There's a whole lot of people that think that that's funny. Like there's a whole lot of people that are like, yeah, this is great.
I love
but
that
it's
shit.
just that sensitive people that
the soft motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Them anyways. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
okay, back to you.
Yeah, back to you. Let's quit making it about you, buddy. Okay.
All right.
So your time in LA.
About all of us, yeah.
I want to talk to you about this right here because I thought this was one of my favorite things was watching Vitaly prank y'all. How fucking scared was y'all in that video?
Is Vitaly?
Man.
Yeah, the Russian. Yeah.
Is he really Russian?
Yeah, he's fucking. Yeah, fuck yeah, he's from Russia.
I think so. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
So
yeah, he is Russian. I'm pretty sure. We had just finished smoking like a massive baseball bat before he walked in, so you can imagine like that set us off. We were so paranoid, and like I was like scared, like shaking, crying type of thing because he pulled it off, and these SWAT guys just looked so real. If you have a gun in your face, you're not going to question if it's real or not, especially if it looks real. You're not going to question if the gun is loaded or not. So, yeah, we had a gun held to our face. Thought we were getting exported from America because we were in their country, in your guys' country, smoking like illegal drugs that we didn't have prescription for. And then, like, he starts dumping like 10 kilograms of like fake cocaine bags. And then like these massive bags of weed, and we're just like, we're not only getting like deported, we're going to jail. Like that's what I thought. I'm like, someone set us up, and like, yeah, it just seemed real. Like I was in like a real life situation until he told us it was all fake. And the fucked up thing, sorry for swearing, the worst thing about it is that he got us to sign a form after he told us, put your signature here. And because we were so relieved, we're like, yeah, whatever, we signed it, which meant he kept all the money from that video. And that video got like 30 million views, which is like, I don't know, like 50 grand. So not only he like terrorized us, but like he got all the money as well. So yeah.
He's in porn now.
Yeah. He's on. Yeah.
I scrolled through Twitter the other day, so I fucking something. I said, God,
I saw this like a long time ago.
On the taxi, the fake taxi. Yeah.
Nah, this was like a college scene. But
yeah,
he
wasn't
taxi. The one fucking. He was just like there.
Well, he did it on a fake taxi, and then I was scrolling through Twitter the other day. I ain't saw nothing about Vitaly in a long time because I used to fuck with him and Roman Atwood.
He's funny.
And,
yeah.
And then motherfucking I saw Vitaly on Twitter fucking someone. I said, God damn.
Hey, it's like you done pranked everybody. Everybody knows who you are now.
Yeah, now you just got fucked.
Now you just got to fuck on camera.
Yeah.
Which I mean, shout out to that.
I would do it too if I could last longer. But so anyways though, what was some of the funnest times you had in LA? Or did you even like LA? Because I visited.
Yeah. No, I loved LA.
I went there not too long ago, a couple of years ago, and I fucking hated it. I thought LA was terrible. Have you ever been to Vegas?
Yeah. Went to Vegas. Yep.
Now, so what do you like about LA?
So we got to a point in LA when like we were renting our own. It was like a fucking mansion, and every Wednesday we throw these parties called Wasted Wednesdays, and everyone would come because it'd be the only like pumped night on a Wednesday. So we used to get about 300-400 people in this bloody mansion every single Wednesday, and it wouldn't just be like people from the street, because like we had built-in connections with like a lot of like big artists and stuff. So it'd be like an influencer mixed with Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner, like big name celebs. The Weeknd came through like every single Wednesday, and these parties would just go off, and you just see all these celebrities getting messed up and drunk and just like walking around barefoot while smashed bottles were like out on the kitchen floor bleeding. I remember this guy named Cameron Dallas. He was a viner. I don't know if you remember him. But like this guy of like 10 million followers stood up on our kitchen table and just started shouting and smashing bottles. And then he starts crying out of nowhere, rips off his shirt and like launches into the driveway. LA was like a lot of fun, and like I like love LA for the parties and the craziness around it. But yeah, anyway, I explain it a lot better. So just another plug. My book's coming out in October, so if you want to read all about it, I get into juicy gossip about celebs and shit.
What's the name of your book?
I actually have not come up with a name, man. I can't think of one.
So
Hold on.
I just want to get this out before I forget it.
Go ahead. Good.
So Ricky has showed me a lot of videos over the years of you guys. You're also a wild little bunch of guys. Do you think that there's a different, do you think that like living in America, it was easier to like do the crazy shit y'all was doing, or is it easier to do in Australia?
It was a lot easier to do in America, mainly because we were away from family.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't have that like kind of like responsibility of like, you know, being like representing our family. So imagine being like 20, you're away from your family, you have no authority figure over you, you have all this money, and you can just let loose and no one gives a shit. And like the more you do, the more people love you. Like, so I feel like in America, it was like pushed to the next level. And also because the alcohol is so bloody cheap, we were going crazy on the alcohol, and everything's bigger over there as well. Like I remember like a handle of alcohol was like $20 or something like that. It's like
Handle.
A handle?
Yeah, what's a handle of alcohol?
I was like, I think it's like a liter of vodka.
Oh shit! You talking about the half gallons with the handles on them?
Yeah.
Never heard anybody say
Yeah.
handle of alcohol before. That's an Australian thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you this. We'll cut it out if you don't want it left in there. But I feel like this right here.
Yeah.
Now, while you was having all them fucking parties, because listen, close your ears. Close your ears real quick. You know, whenever you're partying, you know what I mean, that you just be getting down sometimes. Shit gets wild. Was there any celebrities you bagged? Or are you going to talk about that in your book?
Yeah, no, definitely read my book. Yeah.
Because there's no way, listen, there's no way y'all wasn't out there smacking celebrities down. There was no way. You know what I mean? So just give us one. I know, bro, listen, I know y'all was young boys. Y'all was fucking literally had the world by the balls at the time. Y'all was going on world tours. You was kicking it with all these celebrities. There's no way y'all just wasn't just fucking slaying and shit.
You smacked down on them.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so if you want to buy my book to read that part, I'd say don't buy the book because I'm not names dropping. Yeah. And like I feel like me names dropping about who I slept with is just like it's not my character at all. So
kind of gross, but it'd be people read it. People want to know.
I'm not talking about like who I slept with and just saying that just to give myself more credit. Definitely not. But like I slept with heaps of people, and it's something like it's like it may seem cool, but it's not something I'm proud of really at all. So I'll tell you something you might think's a little gay. At the moment, I'm doing something. It's called semen retention. So I haven't like jacked off, masturbated.
Talk about
bro,
this last
our last podcast, bro.
Yeah,
I do it too.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
He said, "Fuck, I can't do that shit, bro. If I don't be getting off, I get mad. I want to break shit. You know what I mean? I gotta fuck him though. He don't see. That's what I'm saying. When we blow up, he's not gonna be out there wanting to fuck a bunch of hoes. I'm gonna be that one out there, not going to want to fuck a bunch of hoes. You know what I mean? I'm not.
I bet your missus is there right now.
You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? I'm just saying when we're out there, I want to experience. You know what I mean? Life. Like, come on, right now, Angelina Jolie walk up, fuck it up. I gotta fuck it up. You know what I mean? Like it's something you gotta do. But that's what I'm excited for. You know what I mean? Fuck the money. We got money, so I'm not worried about the money part. I just want to have fun. You know what I mean? Enjoy life. But yeah, so yeah, he don't like getting off, I guess.
I know I practice. And I don't find Angelina Jolie attractive, to be honest.
Bro, you ever watch Wanted? You
That
ever
little
watch Wanted?
scene where you see like the top of her butt crack. What? It looked like my butt, bro.
No,
like
no.
her butt's no better than mine.
No, yeah, it is. It's a lot better. I'm just saying though, yeah, he does that little weird shit where I mean, why do you guys do that? For what reason? Like, what's the reason to not want to get off?
It's spiritual.
Oh, you're into spiritual shit. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
My spiritual.
Nah, it's true. Like the reason I don't want to do it is because I felt like most of the times when I was hitting up girls, it was just mainly for that. So it's like taught me kind of like self-control, and also what you said about like how you get angry and shit.
Yeah.
I take that energy and I put it straight back into the gym. So I feel like it gives you a whole lot of testosterone as well.
It does. It does make your test levels come up. And I'm 35. I'm about to be 36. I got to keep them test levels up because you know what I mean. It starts to diminish at my age. So I mean, I got to make sure the test is up for the times it does happen.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Like I just started going back to the gym last week. I started going back to the boxing gym. But I never thought, hey, I don't want to get off.
Well, you're still young.
Like, I just turned 27 like a couple days ago, so I'm not really.
Happy birthday, bro!
Thank you, bro. Yeah, so I'm not like young, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe I should try it. Maybe I should go like a week without sex.
I mean, I wouldn't have done it 5 years ago, but I would do it now because you know what I mean.
So why are you doing it?
Just learn about shit.
Yeah, so I'm always looking for the 1%ers, just anything that can help, like better my life. So I'm always looking for like better, healthier habits to like include and to like take out crap habits that I don't need that won't help me progress forward. So that's just one of them that I found.
So let's get to the part about you know, Janoskians, y'all's in LA, y'all's having a great time, and then what happens there, and then kind of what made you get out of shape.
Yeah, cool. So for 3 years, I was in like a solid relationship. Let's call her Leah.
Are you still like in the group touring and shit at this point?
Yeah. So this is like at my peak of like we had like big record advances coming in. Like we're still in the mansion. So she moved in with me. We got a dog together. We got a car together. And while I was with her, I went on 3 world tours. And in the first world tours, can you imagine like being 21 years old, walking into a hotel, and in the lobby, there's like 400 screaming fans wearing revealing clothing, all waiting to be taken up to your hotel room? Like temptation at its finest. And we experienced the hardest of it at like 20 years old. So you can imagine like a kid, it's like walking into a candy store and just like given free like whatever the fuck you want. Even our securities were like, all right, we're going to stand in the hotel lobby, we're going to check everyone's ID, we're going to see which ones are the hottest, and you guys don't have to do any work, just wait in your hotel rooms and we'll bring the hottest ones up and make sure they're of age. So it's all legal, it's all good, and we can move to the city the next day. Like that's how it was before I met my girlfriend. And then I met my girlfriend, and the first 2 world tours, I was sweet. Security respected me. They made sure that like no girls came near me. I was just like focused. And then on the 3rd world tour, I was the longest that I'd been away from her. And when you're meeting 400 people a day at a meet and greet because they've paid to meet you, and you have to put all your energy in, and you can't remember a name, you can't remember a conversation, everything just feels like a blur, and you lose all connection with any human interaction you can ever experience. You get to a point in your life where you are so lonely, it's so isolating, and you just feel like you're just there to make money. And so towards the end, that's what it felt like, until I went out one night, went to a bar, sat down with a girl who just happened to be a groupie. She was at the show, and I actually enjoyed and opened up and had a conversation with her. And now I'm not going to blame me cheating on my girlfriend that it was the alcohol or I felt lonely, because I feel like that's just like it's weak, but I was weak at the time, and I did end up cheating on her. And so I feel like for me personally, that's when my spirit was broken. That's when I lost my spark. That's when like I felt like a fraud. Like I couldn't walk into a building and sit with all these like high renowned people that are respected for being such morally valued good artists. I couldn't do that anymore. And after I cheated on my girlfriend, even though she asked to get back with me, like I just felt I didn't feel like myself anymore, and I couldn't forgive myself. And that's, I feel like, what killed me and why I couldn't progress doing the business that I was doing. It just fucked me up in all areas. And the fans saw it. The fans like saw through me. They thought like this beautiful kid that we've watched growing up, he's funny. He's not a liar. He's not a cheater. But once I was a liar and cheater, that's when I just feel like it all just like fell through for me. So I moved back to Australia. And then from there, I just started meeting really shit people that would use me for fame, for money, for women. They'd all come around to my house, get on Xanax and just fucking party for 8 days. Yeah. So when I got to Australia, I had never touched any drugs. The whole Janoskian thing, never, not one single drug. And then when I got to Australia, 25 years old, with everything I had done, it was just like from the peak, what comes up must come down. And I came down very, very hard.
So that's when you kind of got out of shape. And
yeah.
So then I know that I've seen you, you're getting back in shape. Like you're back in shape now. And that's
yeah,
your big focus right now from what I see on social media is getting back in shape. So how did that kind of, because I know like I'm out of shape right now. I used to be in really good shape. So I know that like after you get in good shape and you're loving it, you're going to the gym every day and it's just like, I feel great, I feel amazing. I'm really happy with everything that's going on. And then at some point you just stop going to the gym and you just start eating like shit. Like what got you out of that funk enough to be like, I'm gonna get back in shape?
It's a good question, man. I got sick of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly got sick of it and I got bored. And there's only so long I could just be a piece of shit for. And I think once you go from being a piece of shit to improving, you don't want to stop. And so I remember it was just one small decision that I made. It wasn't like all at once a big life altering thing. It was just one small decision, which was I'm going to go to the gym every day. I don't give a fuck if I'm tired. I don't care if I'm sore. I'm just going to do it and see what happens. And then from there, other small habits started building. Like, I'm going to try like count my calories. I wonder what my body fat percentage is, blah, blah, blah. And then the final motivator that really pushed me was like, I'm going to stop drinking on the weekend. Why? Because I can. I want to see what that's going to be like. And so I just started doing it. And on the weekend, I started not only going to the gym, but started working on my business more. And I wasn't hungover. I wasn't tired. And that extra 2 days is like giving myself an extra 40% throughout the week. And so, yeah, it's just all these small, tiny little things that accumulated over time. And I think the best part of it for me is now that I've experienced it, I get to help people, and I get to help people from the experiences that I've been showing everyone. So I think that's, yeah, the best thing, because I'm on a journey with people that have the same mindset as me and that want the same thing out of life, which is really fucking cool.
Yeah. That's something I've been trying to work on. So like I said, I just got recently back into the gym. I got a real bad problem to where, so I used to drink a half gallon every night, like every fucking night. So now it's
wow.
Now it's to the point, and I whenever I drink, I don't drink just to get a buzz. I drink to black out. Like my favorite part of the night,
yeah, same.
Yeah, my favorite part of the night drinking is once I start puking. As soon as I start puking, I drink even more. So that's whenever I start blacking out. So my favorite thing to do is do that. Which I sent you some snaps being drunk, you know what I mean? You saw, and then like I'll post videos sometimes being fucked up. And I hate that I do that, but whenever I sit at home on the weekends, the only thing that runs through my head is get drunk, get drunk, get drunk. Because I mean, it's like the escape for me. It's just like makes me feel so good and alive. But then it's like the next day, you know, after the next day, after you're real fucked up, you got that like the depression starts sitting in, and you're just like, fuck. You just think about how much you hate your fucking life and just everything that you did the night before. I do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, we partied this weekend. I partied. I was texting everybody, letting everybody know, like, oh, we're not, no party. I'm just drinking a little bit at my house. 2 hours later, I got a fucking house full of people. I got bullet holes all through my house. Broke my fucking guitar. You know what I mean? I hate that I party like stupid hard. You know what I mean? And that's something I hate, which I've never did a drug. You know what I mean? I've smoked weed like a few times in my life, but I'm just a bad drinker. You know what I mean? I'll get like a half gallon of Yag, a half gallon of Jameson, you know what I mean? Or half gallon of fucking vodka. And I'll just fucking get to the point where, you know what I mean? I'm just gone.
You don't know how to drink.
Yeah.
I drink every day, and I don't go hang out with him and drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he said, like bullet holes in his house. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not coming over there for that. You know what I mean?
He the other day mad at me because I was shooting, because on my Snapchat, I was shooting the gun off in my house. I don't know why I get like that, dude, because I hate it. Like every time I wake up, I'm just like,
wow.
Yeah, like I had a Mac 10. I shot through my bedroom wall, through my kitchen ceiling. I got like 6 holes with my 9mm right above me. It's bad. I don't know why.
Someone needs to take the gun off you.
Yeah, you definitely should mix alcohol and guns.
Yeah,
but that's America, baby.
Oh.
America. Yeah, it's a bad problem though, and that's what I'm saying. Like I tell myself all the time, like I'm done drinking. I don't want to drink because I know what it leads to every single time. But it's still like the urge of, as soon as the weekend comes, the urge of wanting to drink, dude, just takes over me. As soon as like I'll be at home and I'll be like, okay, I'm not drinking. As soon as one of my friends will hit me up, hey, you want to go get a bottle? I'm like, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? It's like I go from no to yeah so quick, and it's a bad fucking problem. I hate it.
I remember back when I used to drink like just on the weekends.
Yeah.
And I would notice that I would go overboard. Mm-hmm. And then I made a conscious decision that I'm going to drink every day. That way I wouldn't go overboard.
Well, see, even whenever I drink every day, though, I still always went overboard. It was just I was going overboard.
Well, that's true.
I was going overboard every single day.
Yeah, you do it. Yeah, that's right. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I hate that shit, dude. Like I hate it. Like.
So you drink every day. So like, what's your reason for drinking? Does it make you feel good, or like
I don't even talk until my whole day I spend until I start drinking. I don't even talk.
He don't eat or nothing until he starts drinking.
I'm gonna eat here in about 2 hours.
But he did stop drinking. He's not a full blown alcoholic yet. He is alcoholic, but he's not full blown. He did stop for like a month and didn't go through withdrawals or nothing.
Yeah, I did.
But he's been drinking. So since me and him started hanging out, we started hanging out like every day in like 2011. Well,
around there.
It's been forever ago. We've been hanging out like every day since then, and he's drunk every day. I was like,
you've seen me drink every day since you know me.
Yeah, I was a little kid whenever we first started hanging out. Like I met him whenever I was super young, but we started hanging out whenever every day whenever I was like 15, 16, 15.
Like 15, 16, yeah.
So we started hanging out every day and shit, and we was drinking together like that back in the day, and he's just never stopped.
Oh, what's in that bottle?
Beer. But that's the thing, like I'll just drink, I just drink beer. I don't drink liquor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if I drink liquor, I get like stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Affects your mind differently. I drink beer though, but I drink like
you know what I mean? You know who Chris Benoit is?
No, I'm not too sure.
The wrestler that killed his wife and his kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if he drinks, that's what he would do. If he drinks liquor.
Oh, no, if I drink liquor, I want to dance and fuck.
Yeah. We just actually put on a show, and you dance whenever you're just drunk.
Well, that's true. But I here's the thing.
He can't dance at all.
I tell myself
he starts dry humping the air. The whole time we was doing the show with Montana, he literally was standing behind me. You know what I mean?
Hey, baby, I get drunk.
He was breathing in my ear and shit, kept on licking my
No, I never did that. He's mad. He's making Listen, like I tell myself if I know I'm gonna go, because normally I just drink at my house. If I know I'm going to go outside and drink, I tell myself,
don't dance.
Do not dance. No matter what happens, I don't dance. But then I get the extra. Once I hit like beer number 20 or something, the beer's like,
he starts shaking his ass.
The beer's like, Greg, you can dance.
See,
and I believe it.
Yeah, well, that's how it comes in play with me with my gun. Like every time I start drinking, I'm like, no guns coming out tonight. And the next thing you know, that like as soon as that last drop gets
You're
off,
a fucking cowboy.
Yeah, like as soon as bro, yes. Did you see the video of me smashing my guitar the other night?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So I'll tell you what happened. Thought I was playing Kid Rock. Next thing you know, I'm breaking the guitar. Was talking about putting on my cowboy boots, and my gun was out, and I was just shooting it off. And it just, dude,
America.
Yeah, America. Yeah. I hate it.
I've been at a lot of parties where motherfucking guns just get shot
off. Yeah.
Just motherfuckers just shoot here.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to hurt nobody. We're just shooting guns.
Yeah, I know. But to me, it sounds like so crazy because not only we don't shoot guns. I've never seen a gun. Like to have a pistol, to see a pistol is just like whoa. Like, and then you guys are just shooting it in your house like it's nothing. Like
yeah.
There's 5 people in this room right now, and all of us probably have guns on us.
I didn't bring. Did you bring yours?
Whoa.
So we look like liars because I didn't bring mine. I actually was all like, I got my gun hidden right now. I swallowed a bullet the other night. You ever watched the movie The Crow? Yeah, bro, me and Cheyenne's boyfriend, Denver. So you ever watched the movie The Crow? I was like this. So I've done it one time with a 22 bullet. I did it with a 9mm bullet the other night. I took the bullet, took a shot of Yeg, swallowed it, and I just remember I was like, this hurts. You can feel it going all the way down.
I never swallowed
my ass. Remember I said my ass was hurt the next day? I think it's because I might have shit it out. I think I might have shit out. And because my ass was hurting real bad. I was like, bro, I don't know what we did last night, but we partied. My ass was yeah, we did swallow a bullet.
Bro, you should write a book.
Yeah, I really did. Yeah, but, for sure though, yeah, don't ever do that if you're ever partying. You know what I mean?
I'll keep that in mind, man. Not to swallow a bullet and shit it out.
Well, see, Denver's a cowboy, and I don't know why. He did it with me too, and I was all like, I think I just put it out there, like, hey, let's swallow some bullets.
But it's definitely something I would have done if I was partying with you. Like, I would have swallowed a bullet for sure.
See, okay, that's another thing I want to talk to you about. So, I talked to you about coming here. I want to eventually set something up where you come here, we shoot a podcast in studio. Now I'm not going to talk about all the other shit, but we talked about it. I want to say we're going to get that done. I got to get that done because I feel like we do some videos together, just go out and do some fun shit.
Gun range.
Yeah, I'll even take you to the gun range over here. We got one on the west side.
Oh, I'm keen.
Oh, bro, you get in there with the AR,
man.
Fucking snipers. They got snipers in there you can rent. Oh yeah. We get
and then I'd love to even come to the gym with you boys, like make some content for my stuff, make some content for you.
See, I don't go to
like heaps of fun.
Yeah, see, I don't go to the gym like you go to. My brother and them got a boxing gym. My friend TJ Hensley, he has a boxing gym. That's what, because whenever I was younger, that's all I did was box. So I was always in good shape for boxing. So I don't go lift weights. I just go to the boxing gym and
I'll lift.
Yeah, man. Anything that'd be sick. I'd love to just train and get some good content out that way. I reckon that would be sick. And I could give you some challenges, not to drink for 2 weeks and see how you go.
Yeah. Well, hold on. But towards the end of the year, though, so when is your tour going to be over?
Yeah, so I come back November 2nd back to Australia.
Okay, so then you're going to spend Christmas. Goddamn, I fucking sound like I had a list. But so then you're going to spend obviously Christmas and shit. So I want to shoot for around next January, February. Get you here in America, and we'll just do some fun shit.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, that would be so cool. I'd love to, honestly. I'd come and I reckon it'd be sick.
Yeah,
and I haven't collaborated with anyone that is doing social media in a very long time, so it'd be very cool.
Yeah, we get you out here, do some fun shit. Oh, another thing, bro, is so Jay finally followed me on Instagram as well after 12 years of following you guys. I was actually telling someone about that. I was all I said, I've been following these motherfuckers for 12, 13 years. I've been messaging you all on Facebook, all this. That's why I was excited that you finally messaged me back one day.
I messaged Beau on Snap and I said, "Follow me back, or I'm getting this fucking dirty pig tattoo removed." You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I was like, God damn.
Yeah. I used to message them on Facebook and shit back in the day. Yeah, like I said, I've been rocking with y'all for a long fucking time. A long time. Yeah.
Is there so okay? It seems like we're coming to a conclusion here. Is there anything that we didn't touch on that you want to talk about?
I'd just like to give myself a bit of a plug. If any of the viewers that are watching right now is interested in building some good habits but doesn't have discipline or is not being held accountable to themselves, I'm more than happy to be that person, to be by your side and guide you through it online, coaching one-on-one. If you just want to reach out to me on Instagram, we can start straight away. And I just want to try and help as many people as I can. I do charge a small fee because there is a lot of time that comes out of it. But it's something that I'm passionate about. And if you'd like that one-on-one kind of mentoring, someone to keep you accountable as well, just reach out to me on Instagram and we can work together.
I do feel like there's a lot of more stuff that we could have talked about, but what is your Instagram?
My Instagram is Beau Peter Brooks. So Beau. Yeah, cool.
All right. So, I'm not.
There's a lot more we could talk about.
Yeah.
We don't have to stop there.
Yeah, we don't have to. I'm not.
It's up to you. I mean, I know you just woke
what's
up.
your time looking like? Because I know, you did just wake up.
Yeah, it's 9:40. But I reckon we'll wrap it up here. We've got we're mates, so we can, if there's anything else that we think of, we can do another one anytime when you guys are free. But I've got to get my day started. But yeah, it was a pleasure speaking with you boys. Thanks for having me on. Finally, we did it.
Plug your tour you're going on. What days you start? Where you're going? Let them know one more time.
Yeah, and Dirty Pig.
All right, so Europe, UK, Dublin. I'm coming to your countries starting from October 7th, going all the way to November 2nd. If you'd like to check out tickets, head to www.dirtypig.shop. There's still tickets left in every city if you'd like to check it out. Grab a ticket ASAP before they all sell out. Also, my book is coming out October. Dirty Pig is still going hard. If you'd like some clothing, check out the website also. If you'd like some one-on-one mentoring coaching, I've gone through a lot. I've gone through big amounts of fame, coming down, addicted to alcohol. I got fat, and I've learnt from it. So I'm happy to share all my experiences. Just reach out to me on Instagram, which is @BeauPeterBrooks. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you,
Means
bro.
a lot.
I want to do this again soon. I feel like
we'll link up again.
There's a lot more shit we can talk about.
So
I think so.
Coming on, bro. Have a good day. Much love. I'll get a hold of you and we'll figure something out for sure.
All right, boys. Cheers. Thank you so much.
Yeah, be careful.
Big love. All right, bye.